For the past week, I have not written a single blog post. I haven't touched LinkedIn. I haven't designed one graphic, and yet my content went out every single day. Researched, written, search, optimized, deployed straight to my site, turned into an infographic, and posted end to end by an agent that cost me $2 to run for the entire week. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I built it step by step so you can build your own. And then I'll score it honestly so you know if it's worth your time. Let's get into it. If you're new here, I build, use, and evaluate AI stacks on real-world work. So today isn't just a review. I'm going to hand you the actual blueprint and then rate it on 5 things so you don't have to gamble your time finding out intelligence, automation, UI, and UX. How easy it is to set up and cost. No hype, no affiliate bait, just whether the thing actually delivers. Here's the stack. DeepSeek V4 Pro is the brain, the latest DeepSeek model, and the reason this whole thing costs almost nothing. Hermes is the body, an agent platform built so you can run your business straight from your chats from anywhere. Setup is quick. Grab a DeepSeek API key, stand up the Hermes agent on your machine or a VPS, pick your model, and choose V4 Pro. The goal, run my entire B2B content marketing on autopilot. Now let me show you how to build it. The first move is the one most people skip, and it's what makes everything later easy. Before you ask the agent to do anything, give it access to your business code base. I did it with a GitHub access token. Why does this matter so much? Because later when I tell it to then it's ready to deploy, it already has the repo. No, there's no separate connect to my website step. Publishing becomes something it can just do. One tip while you're here, scope that token to only the repositories it actually needs. You're handing an agent the keys to your code, so don't give it more than the job requires. Next, and this is the real secret sauce. Instead of writing some giant 1,000-word system prompt, I onboarded it like a new hire. I told it to read the code base, understand and evaluate the business, and commit what it learned to memory. Then I pointed it at research topics around our ideal customer profile, their pain points, their challenges. Once it actually understands your customers and your product, everything it writes afterward is grounded in your business, not generic AI mush. From there, I pick a topic and prompt it to write the article in the exact same format as my existing blog. No blog yet. Just ask it to create a layout first and be specific about what to keep, your navigation menus, your structure. This is also where it bakes in SEO and GEO, optimizing not just for Google, but so AI assistants cite your article when someone asks. And this is what comes out, a complete structured article in my format ready to review. Quick aside on GEO, that's writing so that when someone asks ChatGPT or Claude a question, your article is the source it quotes. Most people aren't optimizing for this yet. This agent does it by default. When I'm happy, I just tell it to deploy. And because we handed it GitHub access at the very start, it commits the article, updates the page links, and pushes it live itself. That early step paying off exactly like I promised. And here's the part most agents skip. It doesn't just publish the text, it rewires every internal link and navigation entry so the new article is actually connected to your site. That's the difference between a draft and a real deploy. Now, the LinkedIn side, I asked the agent to turn the article into a LinkedIn-friendly infographic 1200 by 627. The trick is to tell it to use the hyperframe skill, which turns plain HTML and CSS into a clean rendered graphic. But fair warning, with AI design, the first try is rarely the one you ship. Now, be warned, the first attempt was rough, cluttered, off-brand, not something I'd ever post. But a couple of rounds of feedback later, much better. Keep that in mind because it's exactly what shows up when I score this thing on intelligence. Posting to LinkedIn is the one part that needs real plumbing. So instead of doing it by hand every time, I had the agent write a reusable script, one I can call every single time I need to post. You'll just need to give it your LinkedIn access token. Then I tell the agent to boom to post using that script Last step, and this is what turns a pile of prompts into an actual autonomous agent. I tell Hermes to save the whole thing, research, write, deploy, infographic, caption, post as one reusable workflow, and then run it every day at 9 a.m. One honest heads up: on day one, it won't be perfect. Every morning, it shows up with its work. You tweak it to your liking and it learns from that. Give it a week and it's running your content team while you sleep. That's the whole build. Now let's watch the finished machine actually run. This is one real unedited daily run. The agent takes my chosen topic, writes the article, optimizes it, publishes it to my site and wires up the links, then builds the infographic where it writes the caption and posts it to LinkedIn. One approval from me, everything else itself. So is it any good? Let's score it. Intelligence, 7 out of 10. It's capable, but you have to steer it. Remember that infographic? And the first pass was rough and out of the box. It reached for complex vocabulary that didn't fit a B2B audience. But once you guide it, it follows. Correct it a couple of times, and in logs onto your file. So because your voice, you can control when some no async. And so smart but not a mind reader. Budget some steering time up front. Automation, 9 out of 10. This is the headline. Day to day, it just needs my standard approvals and it runs. But I promised you honesty. So here's the near disaster. One morning, it pushed a LinkedIn post where the caption was cut off right at the start. The very first thing people saw, chopped. The fix wasn't dramatic. I had it update the Python posting script, and it never happened again. But it's a reminder that autonomous does not mean unsupervised. That plus the occasional stop and wait is why this is a 9 and not a 10. And honestly, a 9 that learns from its mistakes is still a full content team's worth of fee and seen and busy words so Mike in Shield UI and UX. So 6 out of 10. Hermes agents are built to connect to your chat so you can run your business from anywhere, and for that the experience is good. But if you're someone who wants to see the gears turning, watch every decision, tweak everything, it's less transparent and less configurable than you'd like. Great for operators, frustrating for tinkerers. Ease of setup, 8 out of 10. You do need to know what you're doing to run a Hermes agent. This isn't one click as you just saw in the build, but it's a learning curve, not a wall. It's not hard to learn, and once it clicks, it's genuinely easy. It reminds me of grooving a golf swing. The first few reps, you're thinking about everything, and then one day it's just automatic. Cost, 10 out of 10. And now, my favorite number: a full week of this daily research, daily articles, daily posts cost me about $2 on the DeepSeek API. $2. That's not a typo. The value here is almost unfair. Putting it together, an 8 out of 10. And the story that sums it up, at the start of the week, I had to remind it to do the LinkedIn post, and it once botched the caption. By the end of the week, reminders gone, caption fixed, everything end to end without a hiccup. That's the Hermes self-learning loop, and it's the real magic. And it tends to talk. Just doesn't just run. It gets better at running your business. And so who's it for? If you're an operator who wants a near autonomous B2B content engine and you don't mind the short learning curve, this is a no-brainer, especially at this cost. If you're a control freak who needs to see and tune every step, the UI will rub you the wrong way. One last thing. This video, the script, my voice, the face you're looking at, the rating cards was produced by an AI stack too. Well, I'm not just reviewing this stuff. I'm building my entire channel on it in public. Stick around and I'll show you every piece. I build, use, and evaluate AI stacks on real work. So subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.